episode for the largest box. Just random clues as I come up with them for myself in New York. Plus, on this episode, I'm going to add a bonus section on the past and future coin clue. It's not much, but I just figured it was worth mentioning. So we're going to start with New York and these connections. Washington, Olympics, 1980, miracle, and the phrase, just the direction you need. So, start with chapter 17, which is all about George Washington. Share your story. And in 1980, for the Olympics, the Olympic torch actually was brought to Washington's home in Mount Vernon for the relay. It paused there to honor Washington's contributions to the nation before completing its journey to Lake Placid. So how does Miracle, Washington, and New York connect? In 1980, like I mentioned, the Olympic torch paused at Mount Vernon to honor Washington's contributions. Well, that is also the same Olympics where the U.S. hockey team beat the Soviet Union and is known as Miracle on Ice. Miracle is also mentioned in the chapter about George Washington. The very fact that Washington's army survived the first few months of the British invasion was undoubtedly a miracle. Okay, and from chapter 16, the word miracle is mentioned several times. I mentioned this also in my TTI Connections video because that is the chapter about the Olympic winning soccer team that was considered a miracle. And you can go back and check that video for more about that. But also in chapter 16, I just wanted to remind you that there's this statement. If you begin to question whether you find the treasure I have hidden, I invite you to return to this chapter. It's here to help you. Maybe it can provide you just the direction you need. And a reminder, this is the chapter that has a miracle in it many, many, many times. So I'm thinking maybe direction and miracle have something in common. I'm thinking it may be a connection. Could it be that direction is related to Olympics and miracle from chapter 16, which leads to chapter 17, which is all about Washington, which connects to the 1980 Olympics and Miracle on Ice, which leads you to New York. Also in New York, because of the Miracle on Ice Olympic hockey game, there is now a Miracle Plaza and a Miracle Moments retail store. So those are my connections for those areas. Now I'm going to move on to my added bonus from the past and future coin. Okay, we already have mentioned that one side of the coin represents, it could represent the California-Nevada border. A lot of people feel like that does represent the border, okay? But what about the other side? It's kind of like a moon, like design. So could it represent where the astronauts come back to Earth after visiting the moon? I don't know. It's an option. Kind of looks like, it definitely looks like an image of like the surface of the moon, right? So maybe that could put us in California as well, the Pacific Ocean. I've already mentioned before about I'm on board with a lot of other people thinking it's in near the Lake Tahoe area, but definitely on the California side. To keep my confirmation and bias, it can also represent other states that deal with astronauts and the moon and space and things like that. There are a lot of states out there that obviously deal with that. So what else could the moon-like structure of the coin mean? I don't know. There are other options out there. So what do you think the moon-like image on the coin means? And oh yeah, and one more thing, not related to treasure hunting. I'm super excited that my feature documentary is now streaming on Angel. It's called Making Room Faith in Action. I hope you get a chance to go and watch it and let me know what you think. I can actually send you a link to it, and it's a free link. If I send you the link to it, you can watch my movie for free. And this is a passion project of mine that's actually getting a lot of national attention right now. And the organization that I did this for, Safe Haven Ranch, they are getting calls from all over. They're based in Georgia. They're getting calls from Tennessee, New York, all over the place, just because of what they're doing to make a difference in the lives of children. So, what do you think about the New York, Washington Olympics 1980 Miracle and Direction connections for the largest box and the coin clue connections for past and future? Let me know what you think.